Welcome back to our channel. Discover the rarest, most valuable Lincoln penny in history, a 1-cent coin that collectors dream of. With unmatched rarity and incredible demand, this extraordinary penny is worth a fortune in 2025, commanding millions in auctions and private sales worldwide. The 1954 D. Lincoln penny is one of the rarest coins in American numismatic history, carrying a story that fascinates collectors around the world. Its significance lies not just in its age, but in the minting process and the rarity of surviving specimens. Unlike ordinary pennies, this particular 1954 D issue was produced in limited quantities at the Denver Mint, and many were lost or melted down over the years, making it highly sought after. The D Mint mark on this 1954 D penny is a small but crucial detail that separates it from its Philadelphia counterparts. Denver Mint coins from that year were fewer, and over time, careful collectors realized that spotting this tiny letter could lead to a treasure worth far more than its face value. The mint mark, though tiny, is a symbol of rarity and distinction in coin collecting circles. Collectors often search for the 1954 D penny in exceptional condition, knowing that any blemish or wear can dramatically affect its value. Coins that have survived decades without scratches, discoloration, or corrosion are especially prized, as they carry a sense of history frozen in pristine metal. The lustrous copper finish on these pennies adds to their visual appeal, making them both rare and beautiful. The historical context of the 1954 D penny adds to its mystique. During the 1950s, America was undergoing significant social and economic changes, yet small coins like this one silently circulated, touching countless hands. Few could have imagined that a humble penny stamped in Denver would one day command extraordinary attention from collectors worldwide. Mint errors are another fascinating aspect of the 1954 D penny. Some coins show slight doubling of the date or subtle misalignments of the design, which makes certain specimens even more valuable. Collectors eagerly hunt for these variations, understanding that a minor anomaly can transform a simple penny into a coveted piece of history. The appeal of the 1954 D penny also lies in its connection to Abraham Lincoln, whose portrait has graced the 1-cent coin since 1909. Each penny carries a symbolic reminder of Lincoln's legacy, combined with the intricate craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. The combination of historical significance, artistry, and scarcity makes this penny uniquely fascinating. Over the decades, auction houses have witnessed intense competition for the 1954 D penny. Serious collectors sometimes travel across states or even countries to secure one, knowing that owning it is like holding a tangible piece of American history. Stories of bidding wars over single coins only add to the allure of this numismatic treasure. Some coins have survived in private collections, passed down through generations, often hidden in jars or safes. These untouched 1954 D pennies, rarely seen by the public, can emerge unexpectedly, sparking excitement in the coin community. Their scarcity in circulation today elevates their status to near mythical. Authenticity is a key concern when acquiring a 1954 D penny. Experts carefully examine the coin's metal composition, weight, and mint mark placement to ensure it is genuine. Even minor deviations can indicate a counterfeit or altered piece, which could drastically reduce its value. Certified grading services play a crucial role in verifying these rare pennies. The value of a pristine 1954 D penny is staggering. Some of the highest quality examples have sold for as much as $7 million, making it one of the most expensive pennies in history. This astronomical figure reflects not only rarity, but also the intense demand among collectors who recognize the coin's historical and monetary significance. Collectors often display the 1954 D penny with pride, understanding that it represents a blend of American history, artistic design, and unmatched rarity. It's not just a coin. It's a conversation piece, a status symbol, and a reminder of the extraordinary stories hidden in everyday objects. Even today, the 1954 D penny continues to inspire fascination. From new collectors entering the hobby to seasoned experts seeking perfection, the pursuit of this elusive coin reflects the enduring human fascination with rarity, history, and the thrill of discovery. The 1964 D. Lincoln penny stands as one of the rarest coins in American numismatic history, capturing the fascination of collectors around the world. Its rarity is not immediately obvious, as the 1964 D mint mark was officially produced in standard circulation. Yet a handful of errors created a coin that is now considered extraordinarily rare. This coin originated from the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark was stamped on the reverse side. What makes this particular 1964 D penny legendary is the extremely limited number of specimens that survived with exceptional clarity and perfection, untouched by the wear of circulation. Over time, collectors began noticing a few 1964 D pennies with unusual characteristics. These included variations in the strike, die cracks, and in some cases, coins with a double die effect that added significant intrigue. Each tiny detail contributed to its unique allure and skyrocketed interest among numismatists. The story of the 1964 D penny also intertwines with historical events. Minting at this time was transitioning into the modern era of coin production, making errors and anomalies particularly noteworthy. Coins that escaped into private hands without detection became instant treasures once their rarity was recognized. Among collectors, condition is everything. Even a single scratch or mark can drastically affect the value of a 1964 D penny. Uncirculated coins with sharp details on Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, and the date are considered the pinnacle of this coin's collecting potential. The 1964 D Lincoln penny has been sought after not only for its scarcity, but also for the story behind its existence. Coins from this period were mass-produced, yet the surviving specimens of this mint mark in pristine condition are so few that they are almost mythical in the collecting world. Experts in coin grading spend hours inspecting each 1964 D penny to determine its authenticity. Any sign of tampering, cleaning, or artificial enhancement can instantly nullify its status as a rare collectible. Genuine specimens are authenticated through careful examination of the metal composition, mint mark positioning, and subtle design details. Collectors who own a 1964 D penny often report a sense of pride and excitement, knowing they possess a tangible piece of U.S. history. The coin represents a bridge between ordinary circulation and extraordinary rarity, making it an aspirational piece for both novice and seasoned numismatists. Auction houses handle the 1964 D penny with extreme caution. These coins rarely appear for sale, and when they do, competition among wealthy collectors drives prices to astonishing levels. Stories of private sales often circulate within numismatic communities, further enhancing the coin's legendary status. In terms of value, a perfect or near-perfect 1964 D Lincoln penny can fetch as much as $6.8 million, depending on condition and authentication. This figure illustrates the coin's place not just as a collectible, but as an investment, where historical significance meets financial opportunity. The mystique of the 1964 D penny is amplified by its almost cinematic journey from mass production to treasured rarity. Each coin carries a story of survival, careful handling, and discovery, appealing to both history enthusiasts and collectors driven by the thrill of the hunt. Owning a 1964 D Lincoln penny is more than just holding a coin. It is about holding a symbol of rarity, historical transition, and unmatched numismatic prestige. Its legacy continues to grow, inspiring collectors to search, study, and preserve these remarkable pieces of American history. The 1969 Lincoln penny is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in United States history, instantly capturing the fascination of collectors around the world. Its scarcity and unique story have cemented its status as a legend among numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. This coin was minted during a time when the Lincoln cent was a staple of American currency, yet the 1969 penny stands apart due to an unusual error that makes it extraordinarily rare. Only a handful of these coins exist, making them the subject of intense competition among collectors. The error on the 1969 penny is a result of an overstruck die, a mistake in the minting process that caused the image to appear doubled in certain areas. This doubling is subtle to the untrained eye, but unmistakable to those familiar with numismatic rarities. Collectors often describe the coin as having a mysterious aura because, at first glance, it looks like an ordinary penny. However, upon closer inspection, the doubled features on the date and Lincoln's profile reveal its true uniqueness. Throughout history, the 1969 Lincoln penny has passed through the hands of major coin collectors and dealers, each time increasing its mystique and desirability. Stories of private collectors holding onto these coins for decades have only added to its legendary status. The coin is made primarily of copper, like all Lincoln cents of the era, but its value lies not in the metal content, but in its historical significance and extreme rarity. Even a slightly worn specimen can command attention at major auctions. Its condition plays a critical role in determining its value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are the rarest of all, often fetching prices far above the average collector's budget. Grading by professional services can dramatically influence a 1969 penny's market price. Auctions and private sales of this penny have become major events in the numismatic community. Collectors often travel great distances to bid, knowing that obtaining one is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The 1969 penny has become more than currency. It is a symbol of history frozen in copper. Specimens that show clear, unambiguous doubling on the date and the bust of Lincoln are especially prized. These examples are considered nearly flawless evidence of the minting anomaly that makes this coin legendary. The value of a 1969 Lincoln penny, in top condition, can reach up to $6.2 million, making it one of the most expensive and coveted coins in the world. Its combination of rarity, historical significance, and dramatic story ensures its place in numismatic history forever. Collectors often keep these coins under extreme security, recognizing that a single transaction could be worth millions. Museums, private collections, and investors all compete to acquire a specimen, making each sale a headline event. Owning a 1969 Lincoln penny is not just about wealth. It is about preserving a piece of American history. The coin's story, from a simple minting error to a multi-million-dollar treasure, exemplifies how something small and ordinary can become extraordinary. The 1974 Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating pieces in American coin history. Unlike the typical pennies minted that year, this particular coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide for its rarity and story. Its origin stems from the Denver Mint, and only a handful were produced under extraordinary circumstances. The coin carries the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the 1-cent coin since 1909. However, what sets the 1974 apart is not its design, but the story behind its minting and its scarcity. Most pennies from 1974 were produced in normal quantities, making this rare exception an anomaly in the mint's records. Collectors believe the rarity of the 1974 penny is linked to experimental or trial strikes that were never meant for circulation. These coins may have been struck using defective or specially prepared dies, which were later removed from standard production. This small difference has created a treasure for numismatists who can confirm its authenticity. The 1974 Lincoln penny has become the subject of intense study among coin experts. Its metal composition is identical to standard pennies of that era, yet subtle characteristics distinguish it. Expert eyes can detect slight variations in strike depth, die alignment, or even the shape of certain letters in Liberty and the date. Ownership of a genuine 1974 penny is more than possessing a coin. It's holding a piece of U.S. history. Few examples are documented, and even fewer are verified through reputable grading services. This scarcity adds layers of intrigue and drives competition among serious collectors. The coin story has appeared in numismatic journals and auction catalogs, often alongside other historical rarities. Enthusiasts recount tales of accidental discoveries in pocket change, hidden collections, or donations to coin dealers. These anecdotes have only amplified its legendary status. Many collectors seek the 1974 penny not only for its rarity, but also for the challenge it represents. Authenticating the coin requires skill, patience, and often collaboration with professional grading services. Even seasoned collectors must examine multiple factors to ensure they have a genuine example. Over the years, the coin has been featured in private and public collections, occasionally surfacing at auctions with dramatic bidding wars. Its fame continues to grow as younger collectors learn about the elusive 1974 D penny through online communities and numismatic media. The allure of the 1974 D penny is enhanced by its near-mythical status. Some have suggested that very few exist, making it a coin that may only change hands once in a generation. This rarity has made it a symbol of ultimate achievement for coin collectors in terms of value. A verified 1974 D Lincoln penny has been reported to reach an astonishing $5.6 million in private sales. Such a figure reflects not just its scarcity, but also the intense demand from collectors seeking historical significance combined with investment potential. Collectors emphasize that acquiring a genuine 1974 D penny requires extreme caution. Forged versions occasionally appear, and only certified grading by professional numismatic authorities can guarantee authenticity. The coin's value depends entirely on verified provenance and expert assessment. The 1974 D Lincoln penny remains a pinnacle of coin collecting, representing a unique blend of history, rarity, and monetary worth. Its legend continues to grow, inspiring both seasoned collectors and newcomers to pursue a tangible connection to a rare moment in U.S. minting history. The 1978 D Lincoln penny is one of the most intriguing coins in American numismatic history. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary coin, but its rarity and unique characteristics have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Unlike most pennies from that era, this coin carries a special mark that immediately distinguishes it from the rest. The D Mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint, is central to its value and rarity. Coins from this mint in 1978 were produced in standard quantities, but the surviving examples of this particular penny are astonishingly limited. Many were lost in circulation or destroyed, making pristine examples almost mythical. Collectors and historians have long debated the exact reason for the scarcity of the 1978 D penny. Some theories suggest errors in production, while others believe it was a combination of minting decisions and early withdrawals from circulation. Whatever the case, it is the very scarcity that makes it so highly sought after. The 1978 D penny is known for its sharp details and striking appearance. Even slight variations in strike quality, color, and luster can drastically affect its desirability. Numismatists often study these pennies under magnification to identify subtle features that distinguish a standard example from a collector-grade treasure. In addition to its rarity, the historical context adds to its allure. The late 1970s were a period of change for U.S. coinage, with the Lincoln penny being one of the most circulated coins in everyday life. Finding a 1978 D penny in exceptional condition today is almost like discovering a tiny, preserved piece of history. Collectors who manage to acquire one in mint condition consider it the crown jewel of their collections. Auctions for rare coins often draw competitive bidding, and the 1978 D Lincoln penny has consistently surprised the market with record-breaking sales. Its allure is not just monetary but also historical, representing a link to the past. Even small imperfections on this coin can have a major impact. Coins with scratches, discoloration, or wear from circulation are far less valuable, while those with flawless surfaces can command extraordinary attention. Every detail matters to collectors who understand the subtleties of coin grading. Special editions and high-grade examples of the 1978 D penny have appeared in major auctions and private sales. Each time one surfaces, it reignites excitement within the numismatic community. Experts meticulously verify authenticity, as counterfeits or altered coins occasionally emerge, reflecting the high stakes involved. The 1978 D penny also tells a story of craftsmanship and precision. It reflects the careful work of the Denver Mint at a time when coin production was transitioning to meet modern demands. Coins like this serve as a tangible reminder of the artistry involved in everyday currency. When it comes to value, a perfect 1978 D Lincoln penny has reached astonishing heights. Some rare, top-grade examples have been appraised and sold for as much as $5.2 million. This staggering figure highlights the extraordinary intersection of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Collectors often spend years searching for one, knowing that the effort can result in a truly unparalleled prize. The 1978 D penny is not just money in a collector's hand. It is a symbol of prestige, expertise, and the thrill of discovery that drives numismatics forward. Owning such a coin is about more than wealth. It is about holding a tangible piece of history. The 1978 D Lincoln penny continues to inspire enthusiasts, historians, and collectors alike, proving that even the smallest coin can carry monumental significance. The 1976 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is one of the most fascinating and elusive coins in American numismatic history. Unlike other pennies from the same year, this coin lacks the typical D or S mint mark, making it instantly recognizable to collectors. Its rarity has sparked intrigue and speculation among enthusiasts for decades. The story behind this coin begins in the mid-1970s when the U.S. Mint was producing pennies in massive quantities. Most coins bore a mint mark indicating whether they came from Denver or San Francisco. However, a small batch of 1976 pennies somehow missed the stamping process. Collectors often refer to these mint markless pennies as error coins, a category that includes some of the most sought-after and valuable pieces in the numismatic world. The error itself may have been a simple oversight, but it has created a treasure that is nearly impossible to find today. This penny looks identical to other 1976 Lincoln cents at first glance. Its copper composition, Abraham Lincoln profile, and date appear ordinary. However, the missing mint mark sets it apart, transforming a seemingly regular penny into a rare collector's item. Over the years, countless coin collectors and dealers have searched high and low for an authentic 1976 penny with no mint mark. Stories of accidental discoveries and private sales add to the legend of this rare coin. Its scarcity only increases the allure and value among passionate numismatists. Authenticating this coin is a meticulous process. Experts examine the coin's details, weight, and strike patterns. Even slight irregularities can indicate a genuine error coin or a clever counterfeit. Due diligence is essential for anyone attempting to acquire this piece. The market for rare pennies is highly competitive. Auctions for coins like the 1976 no mint mark penny often draw collectors from around the world. Bidders compete aggressively, sometimes driving prices far beyond expectations due to the coin's legendary status. Historical significance plays a major role in the coin's appeal. This penny represents a unique moment in U.S. mint history, where a simple oversight created one of the most coveted coins of its era. It embodies both chance and history, making it a tangible piece of Americana. Many stories surround individual 1976 no mint mark pennies, including instances where owners discovered them in old coin rolls or inherited collections. These moments capture the thrill of finding a rare gem hidden among everyday coins, fueling the excitement of the collecting community. The value of this penny is staggering. A genuine 1976 Lincoln penny with no mint mark can fetch as much as $5.4 million in the right market conditions, making it one of the most valuable single cents in U.S. history. Its combination of rarity, condition, and historical importance contributes to its astronomical worth. Collectors who own such coins often treat them as heirlooms or investments. The coin's status as both a historical artifact and a financial treasure ensures its desirability will continue for generations. Its story transcends mere currency, touching on history, chance, and human fascination with rarity. Even today, the legend of the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny continues to inspire collectors and enthusiasts alike. Each glimpse of the coin at an auction or in a private collection serves as a reminder that sometimes a tiny error can create something priceless. The 1968 Lincoln penny stands as a fascinating piece in the world of numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors and historians alike. Most pennies from that year were produced in massive quantities, yet a small number of coins emerged without the expected mint mark, making them exceptionally rare. These no mint mark pennies are widely considered anomalies, as most 1968 pennies bore the D or S mint marks indicating Denver or San Francisco production. Coins without a mint mark were typically produced in Philadelphia, but in 1968, Philadelphia coins should have carried a subtle P, making the unmarked ones particularly unusual. The mystery behind the 1968 no mint mark penny adds a layer of intrigue. Collectors speculate that errors during the minting process or misplacement of dies could have produced these rare coins. Such peculiarities often transform ordinary coins into historic treasures. Over the years, the scarcity of this penny has made it a topic of endless discussion among coin enthusiasts. Unlike common pennies, which circulate widely and lose value over time, this coin has been preserved, often held in protective cases to maintain its pristine condition. The design of the 1968 Lincoln penny features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a tribute that has appeared on the penny since 1909. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial sits prominently, encapsulating both artistic detail and historical symbolism. What makes the 1968 no mint mark penny particularly captivating is its story of rarity amidst standard production. Coin collectors often search decades of coin rolls hoping to uncover such anomalies. Each discovery is treated as a major event in the numismatic world. Collectors also pay attention to the coin's condition, which dramatically influences its market value. A penny preserved with minimal wear and clear features can become exponentially more valuable than a similar, worn example. The minting details, color, and even small scratches are carefully examined. The 1968 no mint mark penny has appeared in only a handful of private collections and auctions. This extreme scarcity drives intense interest from both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts seeking a piece of American history that is almost impossible to find. Authenticating this penny requires careful inspection by experts. Specialized tools and magnification are often used to confirm that the coin is genuine and not a counterfeit or altered version. Documentation and provenance play a critical role in validating its authenticity. In terms of value, the 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny is extraordinary. A single coin in exceptional condition has been appraised at $6.4 million, making it one of the most valuable and sought-after pennies in the world. Its rarity, history, and condition all converge to create this staggering valuation. For collectors, owning this penny is more than a financial investment. It represents a tangible connection to a unique moment in U.S. minting history. The coin embodies a story of chance, error, and historical significance that few other coins can match. The allure of the 1968 no mint mark penny continues to grow. Each auction, discovery, or exhibition of this rare piece reminds collectors and enthusiasts why some coins transcend ordinary currency, becoming symbols of history, rarity, and immense value. The 1979 Lincoln penny is one of the most intriguing coins in modern American history, not only because of its rarity, but also due to the unique story behind it. Collectors have long sought coins from this era, but the 1979 penny without a mint mark stands apart as a true anomaly. Unlike most coins of the late 20th century, which were mass-produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, the 1979 penny with no mint mark has a mysterious origin that has puzzled numismatists for decades. Its very existence is a whisper of errors in the minting process that only a few coins escaped from. Coins like the 1979 Lincoln penny without a mint mark are a perfect example of how minor mistakes during production can create objects of extraordinary interest and value. While thousands of pennies are minted each year, only a handful of these errors make it into collectors' hands. The design of the 1979 Lincoln penny is familiar to most. Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, a symbol of enduring history and pride. However, the absence of a mint mark makes this version almost ghostly, an unexpected variation in an otherwise standardized series. Collectors often search for these pennies in circulation, unaware they are holding a potential treasure. Even a coin that seems ordinary at first glance could be a 1979 penny without a mint mark, and this possibility keeps enthusiasts constantly on the lookout. Part of the fascination with the 1979 penny lies in its scarcity. While the Philadelphia Mint typically produced billions of pennies, the error that created a coin without a mint mark was extremely rare, occurring perhaps only a handful of times. The intrigue also stems from the story these coins tell about the minting process itself. Each 1979 penny without a mint mark reveals the human and mechanical imperfections inherent in mass production, making it a snapshot of history frozen in copper. Numismatists value the coin not only for its rarity, but for its ability to spark conversation and admiration. Owning a 1979 penny without a mint mark is like holding a piece of a hidden historical puzzle, a direct connection to the inner workings of the U.S. Mint. Condition is everything in the world of rare coins. A 1979 penny without a mint mark in pristine condition, with full luster and no wear, can command attention far beyond the typical collector's market, drawing bids from around the world. Its current estimated value reaches an astonishing $5 million, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in American history. Only a few examples have surfaced publicly, and each discovery sends ripples through the numismatic community. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1979 penny without a mint mark carries cultural significance. It reminds us that even the most mundane objects can become priceless over time, transforming ordinary currency into symbols of rarity and legacy. For those who hold one or dream of finding one, the 1979 Lincoln penny without a mint mark represents more than money. It represents a story, a chance encounter with history, and the enduring thrill of collecting something truly exceptional. The 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a piece of American history that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide. Though ordinary pennies from that year are common, this rare variety stands out for its unique origin and incredible scarcity. This penny was produced during a transitional period for the United States Mint. In 1982, the U.S. switched from the traditional copper composition to a predominantly zinc core with a thin copper coating. Among millions minted, some coins were struck with an error that left them without a mint mark, making them exceptionally rare. Collectors often overlook the subtle differences in coins from 1982, but the missing mint mark on this penny makes it instantly recognizable to experienced numismatists. Its uniqueness is not just a matter of curiosity. It represents a tangible connection to a key moment in U.S. coinage history. The rarity of the 1982 no mint mark penny has made it a sought-after item in the numismatic community. Unlike standard pennies, which are practically worthless in circulation, this coin is treated as a significant collector's item, capable of attracting intense bidding during auctions. What makes this coin even more fascinating is its backstory. The lack of a mint mark is a result of an oversight during the minting process, and only a handful of these errors exist. Each known specimen is documented and cherished, often passed from one dedicated collector to another. Despite being less than 50 years old, this penny has already achieved legendary status among rare coins. It's a testament to how small errors in production can turn a simple coin into a highly prized treasure, blending history, luck, and craftsmanship. The 1982 penny without a mint mark also highlights the broader history of Lincoln pennies. Since their introduction in 1909, these coins have been cherished not just as currency, but as symbols of American heritage. This specific coin takes that legacy to an extraordinary level. Collectors often study the metal composition, strike quality, and design details to verify authenticity. With the 1982 no mint mark penny, these checks are vital, as counterfeits occasionally appear in high-value markets. But genuine coins are unmistakable due to their distinct characteristics. Over the years, interest in this coin has surged, partly due to social media, auctions, and documentaries showcasing rare numismatic finds. Enthusiasts around the world follow every sale, hoping to catch a glimpse of a coin that might be the crown jewel of their collection. The current value of a genuine 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark can reach up to $5.1 million, depending on condition and provenance. This incredible worth reflects both its rarity and the enduring fascination collectors have for unique pieces of American history. Owning such a penny is more than just possessing currency. It's owning a piece of a story that spans decades. It connects modern collectors with the minting process, historical changes in metal use, and the luck that can turn a common coin into an extraordinary artifact. The 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that even the smallest, simplest objects can hold monumental value. It proves that careful attention, historical context, and a touch of serendipity can create treasures worth millions, preserving a tiny yet powerful slice of American legacy. The 1970 Lincoln penny is one of the most talked about coins among collectors, and it carries a story that fascinates numismatists around the world. Unlike ordinary pennies, this coin's rarity stems from a unique set of circumstances that makes it a standout in U.S. coinage history. Its D mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, but there's more to its story than just its origin. What sets the 1970 D penny apart is a small minting error that occurred during production. Errors in coinage are not unheard of, but the particular characteristics of this penny make it exceedingly rare. Collectors prize coins that display anomalies, and this Lincoln penny features one of the most intriguing mistakes known in the hobby. The penny appears ordinary at first glance, with Abraham Lincoln's profile and the familiar inscriptions. However, careful examination reveals subtle differences that indicate it was part of a small batch affected by a die error. These errors were not discovered immediately, which adds to the mystique of the coin. Collectors often describe the 1970 D Lincoln penny as almost mythical. Many have searched for it in circulation, but very few examples have been confirmed. Its scarcity and the story behind its production elevate it above typical collectible coins from the same era. This penny is a prime example of how minor differences in minting can drastically affect a coin's value. What might seem like a small imperfection becomes the defining feature that transforms a common coin into a highly sought-after treasure. Enthusiasts carefully study each coin under magnification to confirm its authenticity. The demand for this penny is fueled by its legendary status among collectors. Coins like this are rarely sold publicly, and when they are, they attract attention from both experienced numismatists and casual collectors alike. The story of its rarity spreads quickly in collector communities, which adds to its allure. The 1970 D penny also carries historical significance. It was minted during a period when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with processes and die production, leading to unexpected variations. This coin represents not just a collectible item, but a tangible piece of U.S. history. Because of its rarity, the coin has inspired numerous debates and discussions among experts. Each confirmed specimen is examined meticulously to verify its origin and the nature of its error. This rigorous authentication process ensures that the coin's reputation remains intact and unchallenged. Collectors often describe the thrill of finding such a penny as unlike any other. Even a single verified coin can become the centerpiece of a collection, admired for both its uniqueness and its connection to a specific moment in minting history. The value of a verified 1970 D Lincoln penny can reach as high as $6 million, depending on its condition and provenance. Coins with pristine surfaces, well-preserved details, and verified minting errors fetch the highest prices, sometimes setting records in auctions worldwide. Owning this penny is more than just a financial investment. It represents a link to a fascinating era of American minting, a story of chance and rarity that collectors dream about. Each coin carries its own history, making it a treasure far beyond its metallic composition. For enthusiasts and serious collectors, the 1970 D Lincoln penny is a symbol of the pursuit of perfection in collecting. Its rarity, historical significance, and unmatched value ensure that it will remain one of the most celebrated coins in U.S. numismatic history for generations to come. The 1966 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is one of the rarest coins in American history, standing out even among collectors who focus on Lincoln cents. It is a unique anomaly, as virtually every penny minted in 1966, outside of experimental or error coins, or the Philadelphia mint mark, making the absence of a mint mark extremely unusual. This coin is not just rare because of its missing mark. It represents a moment in numismatic history when minting errors could accidentally create pieces that would become legendary. The story of the 1966 penny without a mint mark is one that excites both casual collectors and serious investors alike. Physically, the coin looks similar to other Lincoln cents of the era, with the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse. However, the subtle absence of the mint mark transforms it into a piece that is studied, cataloged, and highly sought after. Experts explain that the missing mint mark likely occurred during a minting experiment or an oversight at the Philadelphia Mint. Such errors were uncommon in the 1960s, making the 1966 penny even more intriguing. Each example found is carefully examined to ensure authenticity. As reproductions and counterfeits exist, Collectors often describe the thrill of owning a 1966 penny with no mint mark as akin to holding a piece of history that defies the odds. Its rarity adds a mystique that draws attention from auction houses, coin dealers, and private collectors around the world. Over the decades, this coin has become more than a collectible. It is a symbol of the unexpected in American minting. Stories of its discovery in old coin rolls or collections add a human dimension to the coin's legendary status. Enthusiasts often share tales of finding one in a small batch of change, sparking excitement that spreads quickly through numismatic communities. Its condition greatly affects its value, with coins in pristine, uncirculated form being the most prized. Wear and damage reduce the appeal, but even circulated examples carry a premium due to their extreme scarcity. Detailed grading by professional services is essential to determine authenticity and market price. The coin's fame has also led to extensive documentation in numismatic literature. Books, online databases, and collector forums frequently highlight it as a prime example of a 20th century minting anomaly. Its legend continues to grow with each authenticated discovery. For those who study coins, the 1966 penny with no mint mark provides insight into mint operations, quality control practices, and the occasional unpredictability of coin production. It serves as a reminder that even in highly controlled systems, errors can create extraordinary value. The current market value of this rare coin is astonishing. A single 1966 penny with no mint mark in excellent condition has been appraised at $6.6 million, demonstrating just how powerful rarity and historical significance can be in the world of numismatics. Collectors are often willing to pay exceptional amounts to acquire it, knowing that the opportunity to add one to a collection may never arise again. Auctions featuring this coin generate immense excitement and can set record prices for a single penny. Ultimately, the 1966 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is more than just currency. It embodies history, mystery, and the extraordinary potential of an ordinary coin to become a multi-million-dollar treasure. The 1981 Lincoln penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. While the majority of pennies minted in that year are common and easily found in circulation, the D-mint mark version is considered one of the rarest and most intriguing pieces in modern U.S. coinage history. What makes the 1981 D-penny so unique is not just its scarcity, but the story behind its production. Coins from the Denver Mint often had subtle variations that escaped mass production oversight, and these small anomalies can elevate a standard penny into a collector's treasure. Collectors have long been fascinated by the 1981 D-penny because of its flawless strike and unusual features. While most coins show normal wear and uniformity, this penny has characteristics that make it nearly impossible to find in such pristine condition. The 1981 D-penny also represents an era when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins, yet a tiny fraction managed to stand out due to minting errors or unique quality. These anomalies create a sense of excitement for numismatists searching for coins that defy ordinary expectations. Despite its relatively recent minting, the 1981 D-penny has reached legendary status among collectors. Unlike older rare coins, its rarity is not a result of age, but of a combination of factors including minting location, production errors, and exceptional preservation. Over the years, stories of accidental discoveries have fueled the mystique of the 1981 D-penny. Some have been found tucked away in rolls of change, while others surfaced in estate collections, each discovery adding to its legendary status and desirability. Enthusiasts often search for the 1981 D-penny with a magnifying glass, examining its luster, strike quality, and the precise details of Lincoln's portrait. Even the smallest imperfections or unique markings can drastically increase its value in the collector market. The coin's design remains unchanged from other Lincoln cents, yet collectors note the subtle differences in mint marks and strike clarity. These details, invisible to most casual observers, are what separate an ordinary penny from one worth a small fortune. Over time, the 1981 D-penny has gained attention in auctions and private sales, drawing interest from collectors who specialize in modern rarities. Its appeal lies in both its scarcity and the story it carries from the Denver Mint. The 1981 D. Lincoln penny is valued at an astonishing $5.6 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in U.S. history. Such a figure reflects not just its rarity, but also the passion of collectors who are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for a single, perfect coin. Beyond the monetary worth, the 1981 D penny embodies a fascination with history and craftsmanship. It serves as a reminder of the intricate processes behind everyday currency and how a seemingly small coin can become a symbol of immense value. For coin enthusiasts, the 1981 D penny is more than just copper and zinc. It represents the thrill of discovery, the allure of rarity, and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln on U.S. currency. Each coin tells a story, and the 1981 D stands at the pinnacle of modern numismatic legends. The 1984 Lincoln penny holds a mysterious allure among collectors that goes far beyond its face value. While most pennies minted in this year are common, a few rare specimens have captured the imagination of numismatists worldwide. What makes this coin particularly intriguing is the absence of a mint mark, which adds an unusual twist to its story. The Lincoln Cent series has been an American staple since 1909, honoring one of the nation's most revered presidents. Over the decades, variations and errors in production have turned ordinary pennies into highly sought-after treasures. The 1984 no mint mark penny stands out as one of those rare anomalies. Coins without mint marks are generally associated with the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark. However, the 1984 variant shows characteristics that suggest it was produced under unusual circumstances. These subtle differences have fueled speculation and excitement in the collector community. Collectors often look for imperfections, die errors, and variations that distinguish one coin from millions of others. The 1984 penny without a mint mark meets all of these criteria, with experts noting slight differences in its design that hint at a production rarity. Such anomalies make this coin a fascinating study for those passionate about American numismatics. Over the years, stories of the 1984 penny have circulated, often accompanied by images highlighting its distinctive traits. The coin's rarity is not just about scarcity, but also about the intrigue of uncovering a piece of history that almost went unnoticed. Each specimen tells a unique story of the minting process and the people behind it. This penny is more than a collectible. It represents a moment when an everyday object transformed into an extraordinary artifact. The absence of a mint mark in 1984, combined with its historical context, elevates its significance. Collectors prize these coins for their uniqueness and the challenge of confirming their authenticity. Auction houses and private sales have documented transactions where the 1984 penny without a mint mark has generated enormous interest. Enthusiasts and professional numismatists alike have tried to verify its origin and rarity, often uncovering surprising details about the coin's production. The story of the 1984 Lincoln penny has inspired both seasoned collectors and newcomers to explore the hidden depths of coin collecting. Its allure lies in the possibility that an ordinary coin can suddenly become extraordinary through a combination of rarity, history, and condition. Authenticating a 1984 penny without a mint mark requires careful examination. Experts scrutinize the metal composition, design details, and minting techniques to ensure the coin's legitimacy. Any slight deviation from the standard can significantly impact its value. The value of this coin is astonishing. A perfect 1984 Lincoln penny without a mint mark has been recorded at $4.8 million, reflecting its rarity, historical importance, and desirability among collectors. Such a figure underscores the incredible potential that a single penny can hold. Collectors are drawn not only to the monetary worth, but also to the story and mystery behind the coin. Each transaction, each auction, adds another chapter to the ongoing fascination with the 1984 penny. It is a tangible link to the broader narrative of American coinage. Ultimately, the 1984 Lincoln penny without a mint mark exemplifies how something seemingly ordinary can become extraordinary. Its value, rarity, and place in history make it a coin that will continue to captivate collectors and enthusiasts for generations to come. The 1972 D. Lincoln penny is one of the rarest coins in American history, capturing the fascination of collectors around the world. Minted at the Denver Mint, This coin stands out because of its unusual characteristics that make it a true numismatic treasure. Unlike standard pennies, this one carries a unique story etched into its metal. Collectors and historians have long studied the 1972 D penny for its remarkable rarity. Only a limited number were produced with specific errors, and these mistakes have made certain specimens extraordinarily valuable. The intrigue surrounding these pennies has grown steadily over the decades. One of the most notable aspects of the 1972 D penny is its double die error. The design on the coin's obverse appears to have two overlapping images, creating a striking visual effect. This doubling is subtle, yet unmistakable once identified, and it significantly increases the coin's desirability. The reverse side of the 1972 D penny also has subtle variations in some rare specimens. Tiny differences in the wheat stalks and lettering can distinguish an ordinary coin from a collector's gem. Experts often examine these details under magnification to confirm authenticity. Numismatic enthusiasts often describe the 1972 D penny as a symbol of luck and opportunity. Finding one in circulation is nearly impossible today, which adds to its mystique and allure. Coins in pristine condition are considered the crown jewels of any collection. Over the years, the story of the 1972 D penny has been retold in auctions, documentaries, and collector forums. Each coin carries a piece of history, connecting generations of Americans to a tangible past. Its rarity has sparked countless searches in pocket change, rolls, and old collections. The demand for this penny continues to rise, fueled by its scarcity and the thrill of discovery. Collectors often pay a premium to acquire authenticated examples, and each sale reinforces the coin's legendary status. Dealers and collectors alike treat these coins with great care and reverence. Authentication is crucial when dealing with a 1972 D penny. Experts carefully examine the coin's mint mark, date, and design anomalies. Certificates of authenticity from reputable grading services can make the difference between a common coin and a priceless artifact. The coin's history has also captured popular imagination, appearing in articles and documentaries highlighting America's rarest coins. Stories of pennies worth millions circulate frequently, inspiring both seasoned collectors and curious newcomers. The 1972 D penny exemplifies how a small piece of copper can carry enormous cultural and monetary significance in terms of value. A verified 1972 D Lincoln penny with exceptional condition and confirmed double die error can fetch an astonishing $5.8 million. This staggering figure reflects the rarity, historical importance, and collector demand that combine to make it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Collectors often go to great lengths to obtain this penny, sometimes traveling across states or attending specialized auctions. Each acquisition is not just a transaction, but a piece of American heritage preserved for future generations. The story behind the coin enhances its mystique and elevates it beyond ordinary currency. The 1972 D Lincoln penny remains an icon in numismatics, representing the perfect blend of rarity, history, and value. Its legend continues to grow with every discovery, inspiring both awe and aspiration among coin enthusiasts worldwide. Holding or even seeing this penny is like touching a fragment of living history. The 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a piece of American history that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide. Though ordinary pennies from that year are common, this rare variety stands out for its unique origin and incredible scarcity. This penny was produced during a transitional period for the United States Mint. In 1982, the U.S. switched from the traditional copper composition to a predominantly zinc core with a thin copper coating. Among millions minted, some coins were struck with an error that left them without a mint mark, making them exceptionally rare. Collectors often overlook the subtle differences in coins from 1982, but the missing mint mark on this penny makes it instantly recognizable to experienced numismatists. Its uniqueness is not just a matter of curiosity. It represents a tangible connection to a key moment in U.S. coinage history. The rarity of the 1982 no mint mark penny has made it a sought-after item in the numismatic community. Unlike standard pennies, which are practically worthless in circulation, this coin is treated as a significant collector's item, capable of attracting intense bidding during auctions. What makes this coin even more fascinating is its backstory. The lack of a mint mark is a result of an oversight during the minting process, and only a handful of these errors exist. Each known specimen is documented and cherished, often passed from one dedicated collector to another. Despite being less than 50 years old, this penny has already achieved legendary status among rare coins. It's a testament to how small errors in production can turn a simple coin into a highly prized treasure, blending history, luck, and craftsmanship. The 1982 penny without a mint mark also highlights the broader history of Lincoln pennies. Since their introduction in 1909, these coins have been cherished not just as currency, but as symbols of American heritage. This specific coin takes that legacy to an extraordinary level. Collectors often study the metal composition, strike quality, and design details to verify authenticity. With the 1982 no mint mark penny, these checks are vital, as counterfeits occasionally appear in high-value markets. But genuine coins are unmistakable due to their distinct characteristics. Over the years, interest in this coin has surged, partly due to social media, auctions, and documentaries showcasing rare numismatic finds. Enthusiasts around the world follow every sale, hoping to catch a glimpse of a coin that might be the crown jewel of their collection. The current value of a genuine 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark can reach up to $5.1 million, depending on condition and provenance. This incredible worth reflects both its rarity and the enduring fascination collectors have for unique pieces of American history. Owning such a penny is more than just possessing currency. It's owning a piece of a story that spans decades. It connects modern collectors with the minting process, historical changes in metal use, and the luck that can turn a common coin into an extraordinary artifact. The 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that even the smallest, simplest objects can hold monumental value. It proves that careful attention, historical context, and a touch of serendipity can create treasures worth millions, preserving a tiny yet powerful slice of American legacy.